Welcome to Fabled Hunters.
I'm Yuanji.
I'm Saint.
And today we're going to open some stuff.
Yeah, we haven't opened stuff in a long time. So
New backdrop. Actually, very old backdrop.
Old backdrop.
For the people who've been following Fabled Hunters since the very beginning.
Yep.
This was actually the first place that we did box open.
OG Fabled Hunters. And we haven't opened boxes in a while because of Pro Tour and because of all the stuff happening and traveling. But we haven't opened a Fabled yet in TOA.
That's true.
We have not opened the Fabled yet. I think I opened 2 Starvos, but no Fabled yet in EVR.
Yep.
And we're celebrating the imminent release of Uprising. Right?
Yes, we are, by the time this video releases, I think it'll be right before the world premiere.
Yeah.
So we're very excited to kind of get a first chance to play with some of the Uprising cards.
Right, yeah.
Going to Las Vegas for the team calling. Sam, do you have a team set up?
I do. I do have a team. I was
the Merkers team.
No, there's no Merkers team. I was recruited by some members of Team Dragon Shield. So
okay.
Yeah. Hopefully, I don't get kicked out of the team by the time the event starts. So yeah,
hopefully by then we'll have some
sleeves ready,
semi-rigids ready.
Yeah. And let's start a TOA and
let's do
crack and chat.
Yeah. So I think for anybody who's played other card games, I think the idea of like team events is pretty exciting in general. I think team events, like normally when you play card games, part of the fun is like going with your friends to hang out, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But when you're actually playing the games, it's pretty hard to actually like, unless you and your friends are all like around the same like general vicinity, like during the matches you can't like really talk to each other. It's like hard to interact with your friends except like in between matches. So having like a team event is a way I think to kind of like enhance the community aspect of competitive card games.
Sure. So playing like a team, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know, Sam, did you ever do any team sports when you were growing up, or?
I did soccer, I did track and field, I did riflery, so yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think
played as a team before.
I think if you've ever done like individual competition, the difference between playing on a team, the feel is very different. Like it's less focused on your own like individual performance, but also you have to like keep the team like morale, like the team dynamics going well. Have you played a lot of Blitz, or have you played any Blitz recently?
I have not played any Blitz. I've played 0 games of Blitz. I'm just gonna approach it like I approached the Pro Tour, do my very best and not let folks down. Okay. So yeah.
I think it's a good time, I think, while we're opening some of these packs to talk about the format for anybody who's going into Las Vegas. Maybe they're just going because it's a calling event in Las Vegas. They don't know what to expect.
Sigil of Sorcery, that's a hit.
Nice.
Or Sting of Sorcery.
Majestic.
Is this playable?
I don't think right now it's that good, but it's definitely very powerful. So actually one of the reasons why they banned Ball Lightning was because Briar used to be able to run a finisher where you just like pitch stack your Ball Lightnings and then like 1 Sting of Sorcery.
Oh yeah?
So you just like play that first, then you play like 3 Ball Lightnings and there's like 20 something arcane damage.
Wow. Okay. And it's a go again, it's an aura, cost 0. I could see how it's strong.
Yeah. So I think it's a good time, now that we're opening Tales of Aria. One of the heroes in Tales of Aria is kind of like the boogeyman of the format.
Really? He's worse than Chain?
Yeah, I think Oldhim is widely accepted to be one of the best heroes to play in Blitz.
Really?
At the Pro Tour weekend, the Battle Hardened, which was Blitz format, top 8, 6 out of the top 8 were all Oldhims.
Oh no. Are we gonna start getting complaints that Oldhim's too strong? Ban Oldhim again? Like, have people started with that, or
I don't know.
Have people gotten tired of whining?
I don't know. Maybe we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I think, and probably the guys at Team Dragon Shield are already aware of this. I think every team of 3 should be playing 1 Oldhim player.
Okay. Better not be me. I'm just not a Guardian guy.
I think I know some guys on Team Dragon Shield who are pretty good with Guardian. I know some of them.
I think all of them are probably good with Guardian, right?
Yeah. So I think you're fine there.
Okay.
And then so the question is like, what do you like fill? What do you fill the other 2 spots with?
Yeah.
And I think that because Oldhim is so good, and you know that every team is going to play like at least one Oldhim, you want to have like at least one other deck that like is okay against Oldhim. So maybe that's like your role actually. You like playing Warriors. Kasai is actually, I think, not too bad into Oldhim.
Really?
Yeah.
Kasai. Okay, I can handle a Kasai.
Yeah, I think Kasai is pretty decent, but
going brunette for a change, right? There you go.
And it's kind of figuring out what
Oh, the art was just really amazing. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it's kind of figuring out what hero you want to play in your team that is like decently matched up into Oldhim, but then also like okay against the rest of the decks. And then I think you can play like one deck that isn't necessarily like so good against Oldhim, but is like good against other decks overall.
Okay. So far you said definitely an Oldhim, right?
Yep.
You're suggesting probably an aggro hero, like Kasai. Doesn't have to be, but
yeah, I think there's several pretty good aggro decks in the format. Blitz is like very fast, like as in he might die on turn 2 fast.
Well, you're the most recent Blitz champion, right?
Yeah. No. The most recent Blitz champion is the Battleharden winner.
Really?
At the
Pro Tour?
Yeah, in New Jersey.
Oh, okay, okay.
So when I was playing Blitz at Krakow, the format like obviously Viscera is like really strong and can like kill you. Ooh, that's a really good card.
It is.
Can kill you on turn 2. But there's some other decks also that didn't get hit that hard by the ban. So Dash, aggro Dash in particular is really, really fast. So you put like a Teklo Pounder in play. It's basically like a free +6 over the course of the next 3 turns.
Wow, +6.
And then all of her cards for the most part should be like Mechanologist cards, so the boost always hits.
Oh, she doesn't play any D-Reacts?
I don't believe so in Blitz.
Okay.
I mean, you could probably make a Dash list that plays D-Reacts and plays for like a more like pistol focused style. But I think in general, the idea of Blitz, since the decks are smaller, also it's a little bit more consistent. Every time you draw a hand, it's like a 10th of your deck, as opposed to in CC, it's like 1/15th of your deck.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So Blitz is all about setting up like really powerful plays. So heroes that can do that, for example, Briar, you can put up like a Channel Mount Heroic.
Okay.
And then the next turn just like go crazy.
I played Lightning Briar, so yeah, I can.
Ooh, we got a cold foil.
We did get a cold foil.
Not the cold foil that you're.
Not the one. Not the one we're hunting for.
But maybe there'll be 2.
Yeah, who knows? Code of Frost. Okay.
I think in general the Tales of Aria card art, because I think it's like 2 things. The border isn't dark; it's like very like bright border.
Yeah.
For most of the cards.
Very colorful.
Yeah, and also like the art, I think the color palette they use is more like vibrant.
Yeah. So
I actually like the art from Tales of Aria a lot.
I did as well. I do and I did. It's more engaging. Like you said, a lot of colors.
Yeah.
The main colors of ice. There's no fire though. Ice, earth, and lightning.
Oh, that's what we're waiting for in Uprising. Uprising is kind of like a fire. So.
Well, they call it draconic, the talent.
Yeah, that's true.
You think that's fire?
Well, I don't think fire's not like it's not elemental, but definitely there's a lot of themes of fire. Like Kano is like from volcano, like Volcor is like volcanoes.
Yeah.
So and there's dragons that breathe fire. There's ashes. So I think that there's a lot of fire themes.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. You want to open up some stuff?
I'll open up some stuff. Saint, what are you looking forward to in Las Vegas?
Well, I think that it's just kind of like coming full circle. We did the whole calling cycle starting from Las Vegas, and then now it's the next Las Vegas event.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just like we're going to another event again.
Another cold foil.
Another cold foil. Wow.
So that's a 2 cold foil box.
2 cold foil box. That's pretty cool.
Where did you have?
I've got the sleeves here.
You put the rares.
Yeah, the rares there. There's only 1 rare, right? This is a pretty solid pack. We're going kind of full circle because we started with the Tales of Aria pre-release event, right? Then we did Everfest kind of just on our own. There's no big Everfest pre-release event.
That's
right?
true.
And now we're doing it again. So yeah, I'll take the foil. We're doing it again after going to all the callings. I believe you went to all the callings and you played at all of them, and now you're gonna play at another one, right?
Yeah.
What's your team name again?
It's like pretty funny. So you know, in Magic, there's the Team Peach Garden Oath. It used to be. There's like Reduke. There's Reduke. I forget. Someone else and Owen, and there's a little bit of controversy, I think, for some of those players, but I think our team name right now is the Garden State Oath.
Garden State Oath?
Yeah.
Okay. You were called something else a couple episodes ago, right? You had a different name or a working title, right?
Yeah, we just came up with this over the Pro Tour weekend. Oh, we got an open old.
Cool. That's getting a sleeve. I'm familiar with this card.
Yeah, playing it or having it played against you?
Both. Both.
You definitely don't want to be on the other side of the...
No, you don't want to be on the
holds.
receiving end. Yeah, you want to be on the dishing out end. I got it for 2 rounds in the Pro Tour, and it was devastating to the opponent. So I understand why folks kept saying it was an oppressive card.
Yeah, you can't like do anything. You got to take the damage, and then the next turn.
Yeah, or you got to double D-react or something like that, or block with all your gear and defense react in order to dodge 11 damage. It's just crazy like that. Yep. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the release of the set. I'm looking forward to just opening some packs. Hopefully we can stream live, because I think we did that before.
Oh, yes.
The convention center has not the best internet.
No.
But I mean, it's Vegas. It's hanging out with buddies. It's gonna be there's gonna be 3 events worldwide, right?
Yeah, in Madrid and Sydney.
Sydney, Madrid.
You know, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple events happening in Las Vegas around the same time.
Yeah.
And so the flights were very expensive when I booked them.
Yeah, I heard World Series of Poker is on around that time as well.
Yeah, World Series of Poker.
I heard there was even like a Command Fest or Command Zone for MTG.
I'm not sure. So, but also I think at the time when I booked the flights, there was also, not sure if the Stanley Cup. I think the playoffs. There's a team. I forget what the Las Vegas
Golden
team is
Knights. Yeah. The Golden Knights.
They were in contention at the time.
Okay.
Now not anymore. But in any case, when I was looking up flights to Las Vegas, I think it would have only cost me $200 more to go to Madrid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just booked a day or 2 ago. I think we're running close to 1,000 for a flight. Just crazy.
Yeah, dude, that's nuts.
Yep, it's insane. Just to go to LV. Las Vegas, I think flights historically have gotten as cheap as like $250.
Yeah,
and
I've actually seen sub $200.
Oh, really?
Like the cheapest
Round
is like
trip?
180 round trip or something. Like
Wow, that's crazy. That is insane, but no such luck this time. Sing the Cersei, Flash, Stir. Cool. All right, 2 cold foil box. Could there be something? Could it be a really, really special box?
Yeah, maybe a pulse cold foil.
Yeah, something not just the gear.
Maybe a fabled.
Well, we've been hunting for a fabled. I think we're gonna keep opening this stuff until we get a fabled.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Okay.
Oops.
I'll take that one. There you go, Weave Lightning. Yep.
Tales of Aria is actually, I think, quite powerful as the sets go.
You think so?
Yeah, I think all the heroes from Tales of Aria, Briar, Oldhim,
Lexi. All viable, right?
Yeah.
All viable. All had their time in the sun. Lexi a little less so, but ooh, is this card fully banned or it's suspended?
Yeah, it's banned.
It's banned.
Yes.
Okay. Not just kidding banned.
Yeah, not just like just waiting until that card is gone.
Okay. I guess it was too powerful. Let's look. Let's see. We got 1 foil majestic. We got how many regular majestics? 6 majestics. Okay. So we're on par, I guess.
It's like a 7 majestic box plus 2 cold foils.
Yeah. We've got 7 foil rares. These foil rares, don't sleep on them. I think they're going to be very collectible.
Yeah.
People making their master sets. Despite these boxes only being $80-$90, right?
You know what's funny? Even like when you're talking about the regular rares, when I'm kind of like building my decks, like rares are, I think, the card that I have the hardest time locating.
Really?
Most of the time. Yeah, it's just, I don't know what it is. It's like majestics, I always have them. I always know if they're here. I think for rares, sometimes I only have like one. Sometimes I have like one or two. I need three.
Yep.
I don't know. Don't sleep on rares.
Yeah, I agree, especially the foil ones. I'm not there yet, but the more I play, the more I sometimes think about just having a fully foiled out deck, even with the extended arts and with the judge foils and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like when I see all the cool stuff that comes out from Prism, I just fantasize about having like a Prism pimp deck.
I think Prism, definitely there's a lot of options if you want to kind of get the nicest versions.
Yeah, for sure.
I wonder, do we know what the judge promos are going to be for Las Vegas?
I have no clue as of now. I'd like to know though.
I know Santa's probably going to be on it at the event. It's like mid round. And then he catches like a judge like opening it up. He sees it. And he's like, "Hold on, I gotta be right back."
Oh, they gotta be right back. I gotta buy something. I gotta negotiate a deal.
Yeah.
There was supposed to be some Draconic Adjudicator.
Yes, at the Pro
Tour, and they haven't been given out yet, right?
I think that's like a more of like a logistics thing. I think if they had gotten LSS had gotten the shipment in time, probably they would have.
Yeah,
handed them out.
I agree.
As far as I know, all of the judges who attended the Pro Tour are supposed to receive a Adjudicator, which is a new class.
A new class.
That is not playable in anything except for Ultimate Pit Fight.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you're a judge and you watch Fabled Hunters, I'm on the market.
You know who to contact.
You know who to call.
I think it's a pretty safe bet. It's pretty funny. I think
Cold foil. Yeah.
Oh, nice. In New Jersey, I think it's like if you hear that somebody got something cool and collectible, it's a pretty safe bet that Sane is somehow involved. I think I would at least put like 70% odds.
70% odds?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, if it's within reach, why not? I would obviously take a stab at it, right? It's only right. The whole goal of collecting, is to get some really cool, scarce stuff, right?
Yeah, I think that LSS, honestly, with all the promos and stuff, there's a fine line between doing too many promos, where the promos aren't like really worth anything, and then I think what LSS has done, I think especially with cards like the Adjudicator, like with the Taylor promo.
Yes, that Taylor promo. Wow, I'm glad you brought that up. Oof. I'm not saying that I couldn't afford one.
Yeah.
I felt that it was just really pricey, and I did not want to buy into the FOMO.
Yeah.
Except they didn't give that many out. I think they
only
gave
less
than 10.
Like single digits.
Yeah, we're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Less than 10, it feels like. And that once they were given out, folks, the cosplayers really were not that proactive in selling them. They were just waiting around for offers, and I think one transacted at $2,650, one transacted at $2,500, and we're just seeing. Actually, the one that transacted at $2,650, I believe, gentleman's name was Eric, and he publicly said, "Oh, look, I got this content creator promo," and I had helped him out with the preparation.
Oh, like preparing to send it to
he actually sent it, I think, to PCG, because that's not a bad decision for, more contemporary cards, more just released cards.
I think PCG is actually a good time to talk about this.
Yeah.
Is kind of making some headways within at least the Flesh and Blood community.
Absolutely.
I think it does mean a lot. From all the collectors that I talk to who are thinking about submitting to PCG, I think it does mean a lot that somebody like Matt Rogers is at the helm.
Yeah, that he founded it by a player, for players, for Flesh and Blood. They're doing really well in Fab right now. I hear they're coming out with some special designs and slabs.
Okay.
And there's actually a little piece that will be coming out on a very, very special collectible card that James was involved in. So, yeah, that's coming out soon. Hopefully, our friends at the Fabled Academy will help edit and release that shortly.
Yeah.
And as of the filming, I don't know what the results of the card are, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed, hoping for a good result on this very special card.
Ooh,
Sigil
Sigil
Parapets.
This card is a card that I think has a lot of promise, especially I think if Icelander becomes a little bit more played. Because if it just says if you whenever you play a wizard card, so actually it like sees itself, like if you play like 2 in a turn, or if you
it's already defense 4 as blue, right?
Or if you play like other
an instant, right?
Yeah, like Icelander can play I'm like I think it's called Absorb in Aether. It's a defense reaction from Arcane Rising, I believe.
Okay.
It's either Arcane Rising or Crucible War. I don't remember, but in any case, it like boosts your next arcane damage spell this turn.
Okay.
By 2. Yep. So you can play like that. You play Sigil Parapets first. You play that. This is a blue also, so it's useful when you need to increase your blue count.
Yeah. So you're saying that you could stack as an instant and create like a 10 or higher block.
Yeah, exactly. So
right?
like, let's say like, yeah, that's a great example. So like, okay, let's say Oldhim comes in with the Oaken Old, right?
Yep.
It's going to be for 9. So you block with a Sigil Parapets, you pay 1, then you pay another 1 for the Absorbing Aether that gets +2. Then you play from your arsenal, I don't know, like a blue Scalding Rain or something. So the Scalding Rain is coming out then for 4 because it's boosted, and then the Sigil.
You're smacking Oldhim, you're blocking everything out, right?
Yep.
That makes sense. That and if it's blue, I think the whole purpose of Icelander is to play blues, right?
Yeah, Icelander definitely wants to play a lot of blues. Like the Kraken's Aether Vein is really powerful for her.
Yeah. And you can cycle with the Kraken's Aether Vein every single turn, right?
Yeah, exactly. You can do it on your turn, you can do it on their turn.
Yep. And most of your cards are blue, so it's almost, I mentioned it, I think, it's almost like a clock, right?
Yeah.
You're putting your opponents on a clock.
It's like the wizard version of Kodachi's.
Yep. Plus you're cycling, plus you're drawing. You got new card selection, right? You're kind of opting almost.
Yeah. So speaking of Kodachi's, there's going to be a ninja in Uprising.
Yep.
Faye.
Yep.
Do you think that you are going to branch out and play some non-female characters in Uprising?
I don't know if I have to. Like, I did play Oldhim, right?
Not that you have to, but...
No, I'm saying because it's of the limited environment, there's going to be a point where I have to. There's a point where I had to try Oldhim because of draft, right?
Sure.
There was a point where I had to... Well, I liked Sexy Lexi, but then, Briar took over, and there was a point where I was playing the most Briar. And Briar just, isn't that, classically attractive female to me.
Sure.
She's no Dory, she's no Prism, right? So I still, made do. I still, made lemonade with lemons, right?
Don't call Briar lemons.
Well, I only really want to play Dromai, but I'm going to find myself playing the other 2 heroes regardless, right? And one of them is a dude, and the other one is an ice zombie. So... what the heck? Those are not ideal heroes that I want to pretend to be. Are those? Is Runeblood Invocation? That's a rare, right?
It's a rare.
Yeah. Wow. This is a kind of a little soft box over here.
Yeah, we're looking a little thin right now.
Yeah. Where's the beef, Yuanji? Where's the beef?
We still have like
a quarter of a box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it could come.
It could.
Did you open extended art yet?
No extended art, and just that one little feels bad amulet. The amulets, James mentioned that don't sleep on the amulets, right?
Okay, so I wanted to do my prediction.
Yep.
So this is my prediction. I have no inside info, but based off of what James White said at the banquet.
Yep.
How he said that PvE is going to have some like RPG elements
of course.
to it.
Yep.
I think it could be that you have additional like slots.
Mm-hmm.
Like before you like leave for like your D&D campaign, you have like you can bring with you like a little item bag.
Yeah.
And you can bring some potions, whatever.
Some gear, right? Fatigue shot. Oh.
So I think maybe there's gonna be either like an items deck that you can have. So maybe you can draw from your items deck.
Okay.
And just have all the potions and stuff in there.
Yep.
Or maybe your character is gonna have additional slots. So you have like 2 potion slots, an amulet slot, a talisman slot. You just like start with them and play.
Right? Maybe. Yeah.
So that's my PvE prediction. I guess we'll find out if it's correct in a year.
Yeah. we'll see. I hopefully. Oh, another feels bad potion. But maybe we won't feels bad for long. Maybe these will actually be useful soon, right? Who knows?
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like now when the potions aren't like that expensive, it's not necessarily a bad idea to stock up on some.
Yep. Well, I stocked up on sealed products, so I'm just gonna keep opening and keep the feels bad going until I actually hit something.
You get about, I think, 2 potions per box usually.
You do?
Yeah.
I thought you get 1 potion and 1 something else. Oh, yeah, it's definitely over 1. Cold foil rate is definitely higher than 1.0, that's for sure. And we hit our 2. We hit our 2 in the first box, and we hit our 2 now. So it's not the worst.
Ooh, okay.
We hit our extended as well.
That's actually a really playable extended.
Really? Thunderquake. Oh, Guardian Blue.
It's a Guardian Blue. A lot of Guardians, I think, want to stock up on these like blue 8 power attacks. So
yeah,
not the worst. Definitely better than any other color of that card.
Oh, really? Yep. More than red? Okay. What is it? Just a Blade Runner.
Another sigil.
Another sigil. All right.
So this is not the most exciting box.
No, both boxes were not the most exciting, but we got 2 cold foils twice.
Yep.
Let's quickly, we'll go from the foil rares. This, we had 4 foil rares. That was less than the first box. We had 7 foil rares in the first box. We had, 5 foil rares, including the extended. 6 Majestics, 1 foil Majestic, so on par with the Majestics. We got our 2 cold foils and our 1 extended Thunderquake. So, no Fabled, 2 out of 40, still no Fabled.
Yep, we gotta keep cracking.
Keep digging. And hopefully everybody liked our content, and we'll see you guys at the Uprising premiere in Las Vegas. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, twiddle that notification button, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.